While my opponent have presented some valid points in favor of using English in international business, there are certain flaws in her argument that I would like to point out. She showed us that one of the advantages to using English for international business is due to not requiring students learn new characters and numerals, but then goes on to show us how prevalent English is by saying how there are currently 100,000 native English speakers teaching English to Chinese students in China. This is a contradiction, as these Chinese students are learning new characters and numerals. They have as just as difficult of a time learning English as a college freshman taking Intro to Mandarin course who grew up speaking only English. I believe her first argument relates to the difficulty of acquiring reading and writing proficiency in a language, but not necessarily to attaining speech fluency. For many Asian languages have phonetic alphabets, making it possible for new students to attain speech proficiency without requiring the memorization of written characters. Furthermore, organizations such as EF Education First, that specializes in, and most importantly, profits from English language training, has vested interests in promoting English. Just as the two leading world financial powers, United States and United Kingdom, have a vested interest in keeping English as the de facto language around the world. The fact that English is used in aviation, shipping, computing, and international cooperation is simply a result of, and I quote, colonial, economic, and technological power of English-speaking countries in recent centuries, end quote, as written by Karsten Johnson. Just because something has been used for a long time does not make it the best solution. This study, Using English for International Business, a European case study by Pamela Rogerson-Revelle, shows that even in business meetings, when everyone is speaking the same language, they may not necessarily speak the same way because of underlying differences in socio-cultural conventions or differences in linguistic competence. In such meetings, different ways of speaking or interacting can lead one party to believe that the other is either intellectually incompetent, deliberately uncooperative, or combative. I believe that rather than insisting on which language is best, we might be better served by first trying to understand why even when speaking one language, people are still having problems speaking to each other.